Coville in Leicestershire, Raging Knightmare.
Team fighting in their third wars, the robot, much modified though.
What have you got this year that's going to get you through?
The same flipper, so we should have the power. And last time we chucked 2 out of the arena, so we can do the same. But this heat seems to be a tough heat.
How do you prepare for a fight?
You don't really.
No?
No, not really. We just get out there and it just happens.
There's no exercises you do, special ones?
No exercises at all. We go out into that arena and whatever's in front of us, we go for it and we flip it.
That flipper can launch at 1,000 psi, but the body armour is lightweight and they are limited to 30 launches on full CO2 loading.
Roboteers, stand by.
Raging Knightmare on the left-hand side there, captained by Nigel Paget, the Executioner captained by Mark Nenedick on the right. The Anniversary Waltz team there, the R.O.C.S Sivers family, and Topbot, Benny and Andrew Castle on the right. In the arena for the House Robots, Mr. Psycho again. And Growler, his pet pooch.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So we have spinning discs and lifters, thrusters, a crushing beak, an intriguing mix of weaponry. Topbot there into the fray immediately with that low spinning disc has come off! The disc is off, Topbot! Well, they have no weaponry! 30 kilos of spinning disc ripped off from the initial thrust. They are a toothless tiger out there as the R.O.C.S team look on. There's Raging Knightmare, which we have seen before in Robot Wars, with its huge hoisting capacity, and the Executioner is on the trail of R.O.C.S as well. R.O.C.S with the Razor-esque hydraulic crushing beak. The Executioner in trouble from Raging Knightmare. Topbot basically trying to stay out of trouble, I think. Spinning and turning and... You're not going to stay out of trouble like that. So close to the precipice. They want something to go down the pit. This is a great fight, isn't it? The Executioner closes with R.O.C.S. The beak comes down of R.O.C.S. No problem caused there. The Executioner, you can see the exhaust coming out. It's a petrol-driven engine, don't forget. But looks sturdy enough and has dodged the flames thus far. R.O.C.S tried to get the beak in there, couldn't do so. Topbot still moving bravely without any weaponry. Psycho came in because Topbot was an SCP's head. Psycho's lost his head. While all around you are losing their head, you must keep yours in the arena. And Psycho's lost what little brains he had. Topbot away. The Psycho's uncontrollable out there now, I would have thought. Raging Knightmare backing away. They all look a little bit perplexed because of the rampant Psycho hammering down on the Executioner once and twice. And the hammer blow, I think, has wreaked havoc to the Executioner's hopes. They're laughing and grinning, but I think they've literally been splattered into submission. Counted out by the ref bot. The only sane body in the arena. Over and out. The Executioner gets the chop or the crush. Give him the chop. Stick that head on Traitor's Gate. Who was it that was responsible for the loss of dear old Psycho's bonds? The judges will have to decide who goes through, meanwhile, as we see the end of the Executioner. 2 from 3 will survive.
6.
Well, Mr. Psycho doesn't need a head. He does it all by instinct. The Executioner definitely out there in the pits. The other three go to the judges. They'll be looking at style, control, damage and aggression. While they're making up their minds, let's have a look at the highlights.
Well, Topbot surviving to a judge's decision, but they had no weaponry, so therefore couldn't be aggressive. And to be honest, Raging Knightmare's flipper didn't work either. R.O.C.S technically very gifted, Topbot's driving was poor. And I'd vote Psycho out of there for losing his head. Who will survive? Judges decide. Of course, the executioner went.
And the judges have made their decision based on style, control, damage and aggression. And in their infinite wisdom, they've gone for R.O.C.S and Raging Knightmare!
Raging Knightmare, you are through, of course, to round 2. How are we feeling?
Very relaxed. We had a poor performance in the last round, but the robot's going to speak for itself this time.
So what exactly happened to the flipper last time?
Well, we're in the bullpen. We switched the gas on and it blew the pressure release valve, which every robot has to be fitted with, blew it clean off, and we lost all his gas before we even entered the arena.
But you got through.
But we did, yeah. We took it out there, we used it as a ram, we pushed them around a bit, we got lucky and we're through.
OK, well, good luck in there, lads.
Thank
What
you.
is your tactics going to be?
Straight at him.
Straight at
From
them.
the off, 3, 2, 1, hit him.
Raging Knightmare.
Well, they talk the talk about the flipper, but they haven't walked the walk so far. Nigel Paget captaining with Malcolm and Lee Summers.
Revenge of Trouble and Strife.
The spinning drum is destructive. It's deceptive. Peter, Jake and Sam Forsey in there.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Growler, very quick across the arena floor, let me tell you. And Sir Killalot, mean, moody, magnificent.
3, 2, 1.
Again, very even this. You've got that spinning heavy drum on Revenge of Trouble and Strife. And you've got the flipper of Raging Knightmare, this time working. Revenge of Trouble and Strife can self-right using its flipping arm as a self-right and turns Raging Knightmare over. And Raging Knightmare flips itself back right way up. That's 3 or 4 flips though from the Knightmare team, and they are limited to 30 launches because of the amount of CO2 on board. So you can count along as we watch. There's another one, look. Now they'll have to self-right. This is all music to the ears of Revenge of Trouble and Strife. They bash. They have respect. There you can see Jake Forsey, 10. His brother Sam is in there, 8. You can see Raging Knightmare flipping again and expending energy wastefully. Lee Summers driving Raging Knightmare as Revenge of Trouble and Strife bounces away. 25 kilo disc spinning at 500 RPM. Raging Knightmare is the heavier over all of these two by 5 kilos. Ooh, they were in underneath Revenge of Trouble and Strife momentarily. 1.5 centimetres of ground clearance there on the Revenge machine. And Raging Knightmare trying to expose that, but they can't lift 93 kilos, and that is a problem for Raging Knightmare. I'd have to say at the moment, on that battle-scarred arena floor, they look to be the more aggressive. Revenge of Trouble and Strife is smoking. There is a problem with the electronics. The 24-volt electronics made from a golf caddy is the motor of Revenge of Trouble and Strife. And they are in major trouble now. I don't know whether Dad, Peter and the boys can get it moving. I don't think they can they? Not by the look of that. That is CO2 venting away. It means there has been a rupture in the CO2 system. You can see there the pipe has come adrift, which means they can't self-right. They have no power. They're gone. They're pitted, and Raging Knightmare are through to the heat final. But another good tussle.
Well, fairly comprehensive revenge of trouble and strife in the pits. Raging Knightmare through to the heat final.
Another win, another heat final for us.
Yeah. Can you go further though? Because you know you're fighting the 6th seed Spawn again.
Yeah, we always seem to. We've had them 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And
what was the outcome?
they won.
Exactly.
But they got lucky.
It's Flipper against Flipper in the heat final.
It is, yeah.
So what's the plan? How do you play that?
You take every opportunity you want, and any opportunity you can get your hands on, really.
Yeah. So how are you going to handle it?
Just drive at him preferably when he's not facing us, but we'll go at him any time anyway, which is preferably we're going to get some good hits on him. So.
Yeah. Do you think you've got the strength to get him out of the arena?
Yeah.
All right then, come on, come and have a go. If you think you're hard enough, ladies and gentlemen, Raging Knightmare.
Here they are, Raging Knightmare lads. We've just heard from your arch enemies in this final, Spawn again.
Yes, from the old days, yes. They beat us in the last semi, so this one's going to be ours.
Right, what's your tactics going to be? Who's the driver?
I'm driver.
You're driving. What's the tactics, young man?
Just drive and flip.
It's as simple as that. It's drive and flip.
Go at him hard.
Go at him hard. Never let up.
Never let up. Never leave him alone. Flip him, on him, flip him again till they're out.
So they've got just one more fight to prove their metal might. Prepare for the heat final!
Spawn again.
They've fought in 4 series. They've reached 4 series semi-finals. Good team. Darren Haydenball on the right, Luke Jackman, the weapons man, on the left.
Raging Knightmare.
Who has the most powerful flipper? Perhaps the machine. Nigel Paget there on the right, and Lee and Malcolm Summers. Malcolm on the left.
Roboteers, stand by.
For this heat final, we have placed Mr. Psycho in the arena. And also Sir Killalot.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Macho house robots and a macho display already of the flippers. Spawn again and Raging Knightmare self-right. Spawn again on the attack. Oh! What on earth was that? I think that was their pneumatic system exploding. We'll have a look. On the attack, everything's okay here. And there, and bang! That's the end of their pneumatics. Part of the machinery hanging out of now a flapping jaw of Spawn again. And their whole Robot Wars campaign could have gone with that. That is the difference in a blink of an eye. Oh, and look, now they've speared themselves on the arena sidewall because of that part of the pneumatic system that came out. Well, you can be on top one moment and then gone. Completely gone. But the arena floor. Spawn again. A crippled machine out there, I'm afraid. And Raging Knightmare in no sympathetic mood. Spawn again. Now you can't sit there all day. That's better. Down you go. Out. Raging Knightmare the winners, and a grimace and a groan for Spawn again. They've never experienced heat failure before. They've never experienced mechanical failure like that before. That was dramatic. And Raging Knightmare are the heat winners.
What a turn up for the books. Something went wrong with Spawn again. Raging Knightmare through to the series semi-finals. They say to win anything, you need a little bit of luck.
Yes, we had the look.
Yeah, that could have been it there, couldn't it?
Yes. They're a very strong robot, but It's nice that we had the luck on our side.
Yeah, because they were looking quite tidy. And I kind of thought they'd take us, you know, I must admit. But, like, as soon as it started, and
then it's over.
So you're getting rid of the seeds. That's the 6th seed. They're gone.
Yeah, we're over the moon. I mean, we're going to the semis. We've never been there before. This could be our year.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go hell for leather for Raging Knightmare!
From Colville in Leicestershire, Raging Knightmare.
Impressive winners of Heat N.
So what are your tactics going to be? Because they're a pretty powerful machine and they've got the experience and everything behind them.
Yeah, they've got the pushing power, but if we can just get 1 or 2 shots underneath, they may be out.
They're putting their spinner on the front.
Spinner, yeah. Well, we've been against a spinner in the heat, and all we get was cosmetic damage.
Well, lads, good luck. It is for a place in the grand final. It's starting to get exciting now, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's starting to get very exciting.
Very powerful flipping weaponry, 98 kilos in weight, but the body armour is lightweight, and that's the Achilles heel.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. Raging Knightmare first, Nigel Paget captaining, Liam Markham-Summers in there as well. And there's the Tornado team, Andrew Marchant, the captain, David Gamble and Brian Moss. Brian in the middle. In the arena for the House Robots, Shunt, Dead Metal 2, 2 veterans.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Both these machines have a Robot Wars pedigree, and Tornado already in underneath Raging Knightmare and slamming them against the arena sidewall, using the flipper to self-right Raging Knightmare. Expending energy though, every time it flips, Tornado is dogged in its pursuit, relentless. It has the spinner in front. What's happened to Shunt? Well, we were looking through the eye of the Shunt camera, and over went Shunt, tossed over by Raging Knightmare. Look at this from a different angle. The flipper and underneath Shunt, as Shunt was busying itself with Tornado, and over they went. Good attack by Raging Knightmare, but you're actually supposed to be attacking the little red thing on wheels called Tornado. Reigning champions, number 1 seed. There's a clue. Tornado, after you, into the CPZ. Slam, bang. Oh, no thank you, ma'am. Oh, and another side assault here. And each time Tornado whacks a robot, that's 100 kilos hitting you at 10 miles an hour, and that'll shake loose electronics and controls and render immobile, and I think they've done just that. It is not the most flamboyant of robots, but it is a terrific champion. They defeated the former world champions Razor to win the 6th Wars, and they are through the first round of this, the first semi-final. Tornado, and out go Raging Knightmare. Disappointment for them, they've come so far.
Well, Tornado continue their relentless march to glory. Tornado, they go through! Tell me what went wrong.
They were pushing us down the back corner. As soon as we hit the wall, we don't know. It just wouldn't flip back. It was drivable, but we just couldn't self-right.
You're disappointed? I bet you look a bit gutted, actually.
Well, yeah, but good robot.
Fine robot, but I mean, it's the first time you've made the semi-finals. Your robot's improving all the time, isn't it?
Every time we just get that little bit further.
Let's hear it for Raging Knightmare!